Hey, what's up guys? This is Foyam again, back with a new Minecraft video. Today, I'm gonna show you my new and improved version of a mob spawner XP farm to get your hands on tons and tons of experience. Little over a year ago, I made my very first version, which already has over 2 million views. But this one is even faster and more efficient. And because many of you requested this, I am also going to build it in survival today. So we're gonna do this on Minecraft 1.17.1 on Java. Of course, it will also work for past versions. And if it works for future versions, I will update the title as well. You'll be able to get to level 30 in no time if you follow this simple guide step by step. So guys, let's get right to it. Alright, so here we are. The very first thing you're gonna need to find, of course, is a mob spawner. This can either be a skeleton or zombie spawner. Both of them give the same experience. Only the baby zombies, though, which also spawn quite frequently on the hardest difficulty, do give more experience. So I think the zombie spawners are the most interesting. I already found a zombie spawner nearby, so that is the one I'm gonna use for this video. Alright, so here we are. This is my zombie spawner. It is actually in the middle of a mine shaft, so what we're gonna have to do is, of course, close everything up a little bit, isolate this place from other spawns, and make sure that we have enough space to spawn in as many zombies as we need in order to make this farm as efficient as possible. What you're gonna do is search in every nook and cranny where you don't have enough light. What you're gonna do is put torches all over the place so no other mobs can spawn outside of your farm, because that is gonna make things less efficient. Alright, next up, we want to focus on the items which we need for this build. So first off, less than half a stack of kelp. I think 25-ish is going to be enough, but I always take a little bit of extra. Next up, you want to take a couple chests. I think one will suffice, but you can already bring a couple more so you will be able to store things nearby. And of course, expand a little bit on the containers, which are going to automatically gather all the items. For that, we're going to need 3 hoppers. You can also go with 1, but we're going to take 3 because we're going to make this farm as efficient as possible. Next up, we also have 2 water buckets, so we'll be able to make an infinite water source in survival. For the bubble elevator, we're also going to need some soul sand so the mobs can go up. I think for bedrock, you need something like dirt. Definitely make sure to double check that one. Then also a couple of slabs. I think 5 is going to be just enough, but I always take extra. Then also a couple of signs. Mine have the jungle vibes, but you can go with whatever floats your boat. Then also a couple of blocks which you're going to use to block pathways. That is pretty much the first thing that we're going to do right now, so no mobs will be able to get inside. Don't mind the music disc which I just found in one of the chests, but also take some scaffolding. It's gonna make it a lot easier to make this build on survival. I also always bring some night vision potions because the caves can get pretty dark. Also, if you are going with a zombie spawner, guys, make sure to bring a fence gate so you'll be able to block the baby zombies. They can be pretty annoying. Also, crafting table, of course, some glass. If you want to see the mobs go upstairs, this is optional really this side. Then also some logs, so if you want to build a ladder to get back up to the surface. Of course, I don't have to mention that you should also bring some torches so you'll be able to light up the area as much as possible while you're building. Anyways, that's it guys, let's start the build. So first off, we're gonna make this place 9 by 9 by 9 to make it as efficient as possible. So for that, you're gonna have to dig out 4 blocks on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be the wall right there. Then also 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is where we're going to start using our blocks to pretty much make the end of this room. And on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go 1 deeper. And on both the top and the bottom, so on the ceiling and the bottom, you are also going 4 blocks deep. By the way, we also have the scaffolding, right? I think this is going to be extremely useful to build upstairs and then just deal with all the blocks on the ceiling as well. Alright, so there we have it, the entire room 9 by 9 by 9. You can always double check by 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It should have 4 on every single side. So yeah, right now we are ready to start building. I do recommend you though to put some lighting on every single side, so you will prevent all the mobs from spawning while you're building on this project. This is going to make everything a lot easier. So first off, we want to decide where exactly we want to make the kill room. So you have 4 walls, so pick one of those. And what I'm going to do is start digging a hole. And look at that, we actually found this place. Let's just not go there because it's going to be a lot easier to dig in, of course, the walls. Just gonna make this room a little bit bigger, so it's gonna be less claustrophobic. We have plenty of room to move around, and then we're gonna connect it with the other one pretty soon. All right, I think this is big enough. I mean, we don't need a huge area. It's just going to be a small killing room where we'll be able to take down the mobs after they fall all the way down with a bubble elevator. So now that we've choose one side, the next thing that you want to do is make a water flow. So what we're going to do is push all those mobs when they fall down to a certain area into a trench, and this trench is going to lead them to the elevator. Once again, you can decide where exactly you want to put the elevator. Is it going to be on this side or on this side of the killing room? It's really up to you. So what I'm going to do is put my trench on this side. So this will be the side where my bubble elevator will be located. So I'm gonna dig 1 deep, 2 high, and actually right now we want to dig 2 down once again. Let's close this up as well. So right now we're done with it. A trench of exactly 4 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and of course 1 deep. So that's it. Right now on the other side, exactly right here, you want to make cobblestone blocks or whatever blocks you have with you. Exactly like so. So you'll be able to put the water on there and then it will flow to the other side, exactly to this trench. So if the mobs fall down, then, well, they get into this trench. They will get pushed up into the elevator and, of course, fall down into our killing room. Before we're going to put our water right here, though, we want to make a infinite water source so we'll be able to grab as much water as we need. So let me just make a place of 2 by 2, put a water bucket right here and also right there. And now we can scoop up as much water as we need. So we're going to do exactly this. Place the water right there on every single block. Now we need just 1 more, but we're taking a second one, so we'll be able to use it for the elevator. And look at that. Right now, the water is flowing to exactly the other side. So if we stand right here, of course, after some time, we will get pushed down. We're going to place some more water in this very corner, so it will flow to the other side. And this will actually be the place where we will go up. You probably already noticed that I have the quartz up all the time. I think it's very useful. It's a simple vanilla tweaks plugin. But yeah, we're just going to dig out a couple more blocks right here. Let me just use the cobblestone. So for this one, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 blocks high right there. And this is going to be our bubble elevator itself. So once again, we're going to seal the deal right here. And now what you want to do is place your soul sand block right there. Or of course you could also go with the dirt. I think that's what you need for the bedrock. Anyways, you're going to start digging up there. And you also want to have some signs exactly right here in between, of course, the bubble elevator and the shaft, because this will prevent the water flowing from the elevator itself to, of course, the rest. You don't want to have that going on. One little problem right here, though, we need the water to get all the way to the end. So what we're going to do is actually scoop up the water right here, place it 1 block higher. This is not going to be much of a big deal because the mobs will still get pushed down. So right now, this is of course where our scaffolding comes in. We're going to use it once again. We are going to dig up exactly 23 blocks. So right now our Y level is 29. So we should go to exactly 52 or maybe even 53 if you're going to use half slabs. Oh, and guys, before we get all the way up, make sure to take some water with you so you don't get there empty-handed. So exactly on top of the soul sand, we're going to go up 23 to 24 blocks, whatever you want to do, half slab or not. I'm going to go all the way up to 54, exactly right here. Then go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks to the side exactly. And the 4th block is going to be the one where we're going to drop down. This one will go all the way down to our killing room. But first, of course, we want to get rid of this block. And I want to place a casual full block, which of course cannot be waterlocked. So the water will flow to the other side. Before we do that, we're going to put a sign right there so we can prevent the water from flowing to this tunnel, let's say. So the mobs will just fall down, take the fall damage, and we're going to place the water bucket right there. Now we can start digging down, of course, also the amount of blocks which we dug up. So we need to go to exactly 30, guys. But, oh yes, our killing room right now is on 32. So we're going to have to make this one a little bit lower. And this, of course, is going to be the place where the mobs are going to drop. But not just one mob, guys. We actually want to have enough place for multiple ones. Like I already said, to make this farm as efficient as possible. So we're actually going to make this 3 wide, 1 deep, 3 wide. So I'm just going to take a block of another color to make everything a little bit more clear. So 1, 2, 3 exactly right there. All right, there we go. I think this is already a little bit easier on the ice. I mean, you can see exactly what we're going to do right here. So this is the place where we're going to kill the mobs. And of course, right there, we have our spawner. So the mobs will go down, get up with the elevator, go down, and bam. Right here, we get our experience. And of course, also all the loot, the precious loot. Okay, so I think we are ready to test this bad boy. Of course, we want to make sure that the bubble elevator is working like a charm, though, before we remove the lighting. So what we're going to do is get rid of that stone block so all the water can flow down. We're going to remove all the scaffolding as well. And then we're going to put in the kelp, so we'll be able to make this one go up very quickly. So now the water should be flowing down. Look at that. Works like a charm. What we're going to do next is take the kelp and go stand exactly right here and start swimming up. I also recommend you to, if you have it, to bring some armor with respiration. I mean, you don't really need it though, but look at that. Right now we made full water source blocks, so we can just break the kelp at the beginning and then everything should go and work like a charm. So right now, if we get rid of the kelp, look at that. We have the bubbles working, right? You can just go in here and woohoo, we get up in a second. And now we can just fall down. Of course, I have some feather falling, but you should be able to survive this. The mobs, not so much though, so let's test it out. For this, of course, we're going to have to remove all the lighting around it, so the room is entirely dark. For 1.18 and future versions, there has to be no lighting either, because there's going to be some changes with that update. But look at that. This will already spawn in the zombies. And they will, of course, attempt to take me down. But while they're at it, they're actually going to fall down right here. And they will get up in the bubble elevator. If you're standing right here, they will attempt to swim back to us. But if you are on the other side, they can't really see you. So they will get upstairs without a problem. And guys, this is where the glass comes in. I think it's really awesome to see the zombies go up pretty much. So what we're gonna do is place a couple more blocks right here. And look at that, the zombie just went up right there. We're gonna break some things. Still watching the video, eh? Make sure to hit that like button. Very much appreciated. Bye-bye. All right, so I just had to fix the signs for a second. Let's check out how it works exactly. Normally, if the mobs fall down, yes, they will die. But if we place some slabs right here, then that shouldn't be the case. So let's just do that for a second. Now, if the mobs fall down, they should be at something like 1 HP. So you'll be able to take them down with only one swing of your sword. Look at that. Oh, we have a baby zombie. Ah, yes, those pesky baby zombies. They can be pretty annoying, but I'm going to show you guys how you can also prevent them from getting through. We're also going to break these 2 blocks, so of course enough zombies can stand on all these 3 blocks. But sometimes you're going to notice that the zombies don't really want to go up. But this is just a matter of time, guys. So they're actually going to help each other. They're going to push each other at a certain point if there are too many of them getting stacked. And look at that. They're all getting teleported upstairs. And now they're all falling down exactly at the killing platform. So now what we can do is take our weapon and take him down with only one swing. Right now, the items are still going to be there, though. So what you want to do is actually put some chest underneath that with hoppers, so we'll be able to collect the loot without a problem. And of course, yeah, without those slabs, they will get one-hit kills. So what we're gonna do is place 1, 2, 3 hoppers exactly right there. And in front of those, we're also gonna place a couple of chests. I definitely recommend 5. And guys, be careful. If they have armor, of course, they will survive the drop. So we're going to take our chests and our hoppers. First off, we want to have your chests positioned 1, 2. Then also 1, 2, and we're going to put 1 in the center. If you begin with the center ones, of course, they will get merged, so that is not really what you want to have going on. So right now we can place the hoppers. For this, I'm just going to press and hold crouch, and then I'm going to jump and click, and look at that. Normally, the hopper should lead right into the chest. So if we drop the hoppers, of course, they will get in there. Now we're going to lead the other hoppers into this chest. So we're just going to crouch and click, and there we go. Now we should have a fully operational storage system for all this loot. So we can seal everything up right here. And now it is fully operational. So if we just swing with our blade, look at that. There is no loot right there. Everything is gonna lead into the chests from all the different mobs. So right now, as you can see, many zombies are going upstairs and are also falling down into our killing room. So next up, we want to prevent the baby zombies from getting through, because they can be a pretty big pain. So what you're gonna do for those is place some slabs if you want to. So you can do them exactly like this and pretty much seal the deal. But sometimes you can get some problems with your experience. I mean, if we kill them up right now, we will be able to gather the experience if we are extremely close, but you can also work with other things like fences. As you can see, the design on my first zombie XP farm is slightly different, but both of them work very well, really. Just go with whatever floats your boat. Alright, so there you have it, everything you need to know in order to set up a very fast and easy, efficient mob spawner XP farm for both zombies and skeletons in either survival or creative mode. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to hit that like button as it helps me out big time. And of course, if you're new to the channel, don't hesitate to subscribe as there is so much more coming your way. I'm gonna make more tutorials, more farms, more guides, everything like that for Minecraft and of course also Minecraft Dungeons. I'd also love to know your opinion about this design, and if you also have suggestions for future videos, please do let me know in the comments. Guys, once again, big thanks for watching. I'll see you very soon. Right now though, it is 4 AM out. Take care. Peace.